Thursday, everyone. My name is Jenna, fitness coordinator in Bedford, and we have your virtual boot camp class back today. 30 minutes today, just like always, we have 2 blocks. Each block is going to be 8 minutes. You'll have 4 exercises in each block, and we are doing as many rounds as possible as we can in those 8 minutes. If you're using weight today, I would just go with a light pair of dumbbells. We are trying to go for as many rounds as we can. So it might be going a little bit faster and your weight should be a little bit lighter. You don't need to have weights if you don't have any. We're going to get started with a warm up and then we will go into our workout today and do a quick cool down. We only have 30 minutes, so we're going to get right into it. I apologize for my audio as well on Tuesday for my hardcore glutes class. I'm not sure what happened there, but hopefully the audio is good today. So we are going to get started, like I said, with the warm up. Just start rolling your shoulders back. Just want to open up the upper body, shoulders. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Weather is a bit nice and warm, warmer than it's been at least. No snow, starting to melt. Bring those shoulders forward. Just roll them forward. I know this feels funny. Just loosening them up. Good. Widen your stance a little bit more. We're going to do some head rolls. So down to your shoulder and then all the way back. Let your head just fall. Feel the weight of your head. Moving slow. Make sure we're ready to go. I posted on there, even if you can only do 1 block today, that's something. Get a quick 8 or 10 minute workout in. If we're doing some movement, that's better than nothing. I know we're busy. Other side with the head. So like I said, anything we can do is great. It's the end of the week. We're almost there. Okay, we're going to do some body weight squats. Just go for 10 total. Just get nice and low. Open up those hips. Get your glutes warm. Keep that chest up. Start to engage the core. Good. And finally, we're going to do some hip circles so you can just stand and do these. You're going to bring your leg in front of you, out to the side laterally, just doing a hip circle. If we need to hold on to something, feel free to do that. Just bring it all the way around. Nice and slow. Good job. One more. Good. And I'm going to hold on to this chair for the other side. Work it through that hip. Good. Give me one more. All right, looks like we are ready to go. So the first block today, you have 4 exercises as usual. The first one, we're doing squat jumps. So just like we did in the warm-up squat, but now your feet are leaving the ground for 10 total. So you're coming all the way down, using that power from the bottom of the squat to release at the top. I am in a place where I had neighbors. And last time I was a little bit too loud, so I will be doing squats, a very light jump, but if you can utilize that jump and incorporate that, I will go ahead. It's going to be a little bit more intense. Raise your heart rate. So again, squat jumps, you might not see me do the full jump, but I'm trying my best. After that, we have bent over rows. So working the back. We're going to go for 10 reps here as well. So I'm hinging at my hips. My chest is facing the ground. My head is looking down and out. I'm leading with those elbows to row in close to my body for 10. Again, I'll go light here. These are just 5 pounds. So if you have anything around the house or you just want to kind of get into the position but just row up body weight, that's totally fine too. And then we have a lateral lunge with a hop. So coming out to the side and then hopping at the top. Again, you might not see me do the full hop. I'm going to just kind of lunge and come up just nice and quietly. But again, if you're able to do that jump, I would get that in there. 8 each side, and then you can switch the other way. So toes forward, coming up in the middle for that hop. And finally, we'll do a crossbody mountain climber. So come all the way down to the ground, high plank. My knee is coming to my elbow opposite, so across the body, so right knee to left elbow, crossing over for 20 total, or 10 each side. You're going to feel that in your core while you're in that high plank. And again, you have 8 minutes. We're going to do as many rounds as we can. Although we want to go fast and push, you want to make sure form is over everything. So form is the most thing we're looking at here, and then we'll go for speed and try to get as many rounds as possible. I'm going to go ahead and start our timer. Again, we have 8 minutes here. In 3, 2, 1, start with those squat jumps for 10. Again, you might not see me doing the squat jumps. I don't want to bother any neighbors. I was a little bit too loud last time, so I just want to make sure. Keeping everyone happy here. Still getting my workout in. 2 more. Go for the bent over rows. We're going for 10. Grab those weights. Hinge out the hips. Notice my back is nice and flat. I'm keeping it flat as I hinge over. Rowing up for 10. Feel this squeezing. If I put my finger or my hands in the middle of your back, your shoulder blades will squeeze it. You should be able to feel that muscle working. 2 more. Good. Nice work. Onto those lateral lunges with a hop. 8 each side. We'll do one side before we move to the other side. Here we go. Lunge all the way out. Bring it to the top. I like my little jump here. My silent jump. You're able to jump around and not have anyone bother you. I'm jealous. Still moving. Doing what we can. That's 8. There we go. Move to the other side. Again, 8 lunge to hop. Here we go. Balance at the top. You can do that too. Probably a better option for me. Halfway. Good work here. 2 more. Awesome job. We are going down to the ground. Crossbody mountain climbers for 20. Here we go. Get in that high plank. Make sure your body is positioned properly. I know we talk about this each week, but hands should be under your shoulders. Your back is nice and flat. Your core or back is not dipping. Everything is in one nice straight line. Good. 20 total. 19, 20. Good. Walking in to stand up. A lot of up and down on the floor. So that was one round. We finished off with those mountain climbers. We're going to go back to the top with those 10 squat jumps. All right, and we're about just up to 3 minutes in. So let's get a couple rounds in here. Let's see if we can go for 3. It seems to be the magic number each week. Again, if you can use that jump during this time, go ahead. I'm just going to keep it quiet. Skip the jump today. 2 more. Last one. Great job there. Grab those weights for that row. Let's set ourselves up with that form. Checking everything before I start the exercise for 10. Breathing through. Don't forget about that. Very important. 5 more, team. Here we go. Give me one more nice rep. Beautiful. All right, let's bring it to the side with that lunge and hop or lunge to balance. 8 to the right. Good. We're moving today. We're feeling good that we're putting in this time to show our body love and appreciation. All right, other side we go. Nice deep lunge to the side. No cheating there. And if if you can hop at the top, do that hop at the top. Get that heart rate up a little bit more. Two more. Good, nice job there. Last thing, those cross-body mountain climbers for 20 when you're ready. Down to the ground. Here we go. Make it strong. Like it's going across your body, but your hips are still staying steady. That's the trick. Good, nice job. One more each side. Good, bring it back up. Nice work with that second round. I'm just going to actually open my window slightly. Get a little bit toasty in here. Pretending like it's spring. All right, let's see how much time we have left. We have about 2.5 minutes. Go through another round. Start with those squat jumps again for 10. Again, if you can jump, please do the jump if you feel comfortable. I'm going to keep it quiet here, so I'm going to skip out on that jump. Do whatever you can do. And last one. Good, nice job. Back to those bent over rows. So grab your dumbbells if you have them. If not, that's okay. Or again, if you're using just an at-home object, that's perfectly fine too. Hinge at the hips. Chest is facing the ground. My core is squeezing for 10. Here we go. You got this. Awesome job. You're halfway there. 3 more. Squeeze those shoulder blades. 10. Awesome job. Let's head back to those lateral lunges with a hop at the top. Again, that can be substituted for a lunge to standing or balance, 8 each side. Stepping all the way out at the top here. Coming in for a quick balance or a jump. Whatever you feel like you can do today is perfect. Give me one more deep lunge all the way up. Good. We are moving to the left side. You have just over a minute. Let's try to finish this round. I know we can. We'll get there. Good. Nice work here, team. Keep it up. Breathing. 2 more ups. Keep that core strong. Awesome job. All right, you have 45 seconds to get in that last exercise for that third round. Cross-body mountain climbers for 20. Keep that core strong. Good, nice work. Bring it back up to the floor. Perfect. We're 8 minutes, just about 8 minutes in. So we got 3 full rounds in. Really awesome job with that first block. Grab some water. It'll take about a minute or a minute and a half before we go into our last block. Same thing, but just different exercises. So we have 4 exercises. We'll be doing them for 8 minutes, as many rounds as we can. Then we'll finish off with a cool down. So great work so far. You're halfway there. Let's keep up the good work. I'm going to go into the exercises for this next block. The first one, we're doing good mornings. So sort of similar to a deadlift, except you have a way slighter bend in your knees in that angle of your back. You're kind of bending over to make like an L shape. So slight bend. Everything's nice and flat. Once you feel that pull in your hamstrings, bring it on up. We're going for 10. After you do 10 good mornings, you're doing a lunge with a curl at the bottom. So reverse lunge. I have my dumbbells out to the side. Hope you can see me. I'm stepping back with one foot. I'm pausing at the lunge, and now I'm curling at the bottom. Once I finish the curl, I'll bring it back in to reset. Again, reverse lunge, curl using those biceps, elbows stay in, full extension, and back to the starting position. We will just go for 14 total, so alternating sides. So that's 10 good mornings, 14 lunges with curls at the bottom. Then we have Superman pulls. And I'm just going to adjust so you can see here. Superman pulls. We're in our Superman position. My hands and feet are coming off the ground. So I'm flat, my head is facing the ground. Bring your arms and feet off, squeeze your core. Now we're pulling back for 10. So I'm making this like 90-degree angle and coming all the way back, squeezing my shoulder blades, just body weight for 10. Seems easy, but as you get going, it is challenging. It's a good exercise. And then finally, we have crunches for 15. So I'm staying down. My legs are at 90, arms behind my head, just crunching it up very small. It's not even a full sit up. And you should have your belly button geared to face sort of the floor. So think of pushing it in towards the floor. Your lower back should be staying on the ground at that time. So those are your 4 exercises. Let's just adjust this a little bit. And we're going to get started with our last block. Let's do this. Start my timer. We have 8 minutes. We're going to start with those good mornings. So here we go for 10. That stance is just shoulder width apart. So down for 10. Once you feel that pull in your hamstrings, bring it all the way back up to reset. We're breathing, of course, as always. Let's finish this workout off strong. If you have a weight that you want to hold here while you're doing the deadlift, great time to add in a weight. Why not? Good. Nice job. 2 more. And then remember, after this, we're going into those lunges with a curl. I'm grabbing my weights. 14 total. Here we go. Let's step it back. I'm curling all the way up. Once I finish the curl, I'm coming back up to reset. That's 2. Okay, we're going for 14 here. Take your time. Find that balance at the bottom of the lunge before you start that curl. Perfect. Nice job. Really great work so far. No rush here. Go at your own pace. Keep that chest up on the way down. Forcing our core to work. Our glutes are working. Our biceps are working. A little bit of everything. Good. One more each side. Last one. Make it a good one. 14. There we go. Perfect. Let's go down to the floor for our Superman pulls. Remember, squeezing our shoulder blades towards the back of the room behind us. So once you're set up here, arms and feet come off the ground for 10. Here we go. Squeeze and come all the way back. Kind of like you're swimming. If you have very light dumbbells or even plates and you want to hold them in your hands, makes it very challenging. Great workout. Nice work so far. 3 more reps. And we're going to stay down for those crunches. Good, nice work. Looking at our back muscles. We're going right into our crunches for 15, laying flat. Lower back is staying on the ground. Crunch it up towards your knees for 15. Two more. Good, nice job. Of course, you be feeling engaged, ready to go. All right, we're going to go back for that second round. We're about 3 minutes in, so similar to the time that we had the last round. Let's try to go for 3 rounds. Back to those good mornings. Here we go for 10. Nice narrow stance all the way down. Make sure your head is looking down as well. We don't want to throw off our spine. Good, nice and strong. Keep it up. Halfway. 5 more. Awesome job. All the way back. Last 2. Good, awesome work. We are going to grab our dumbbells for those lunges with a curl. If you have weights. Here we go. Remember, we're stepping back. You want to make sure that front leg stays out. The knee stays out. You don't want it to start to come in like this. You want to keep everything in line. Focusing on form as always. for those curls. A lot of work here. Our glutes are helping us stabilize this movement as well. Nice work. Stay with it. All right, you have about 4 more reps left. Keep working through this. Finish it off strong today, right before the weekend. Pre-St. Patrick's Day workout. All right, back to the ground for those Superman pulls. Here we are for 10. All right, are we ready? Arms and legs are off the floor. 10. Just like you're swimming and pulling when you get to the back. Great job here. 2 more. You've got it. Last one. Those crunches. 15 total. Let's bring it on our back, and then hopefully we can get one more round in after this. We'll check to see how much time we have left for 15. Here we go. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. Spring is here, just around the corner. You get to spend more time outside, even do workouts outside. All right, you have 2 minutes left. Let's do this. Let's go back to the beginning. Plenty of time. Let's go back to those good mornings for 10. Take a second here. It's totally fine. Grab some water. For those of you who want to just keep going along for these 2 minutes, let's wait for that last round. Make sure you're breathing. I mentioned that for us. Make sure we're not holding our breath. One more. Awesome job there. Should be feeling that in the hamstrings behind our leg. And we're grabbing the weights back to those curls. Just about a minute left. Here we are. Nice and deep in that lunge. Sit at the bottom, curl. And now we're resetting. Great job. Close to the end. Stay with me. Okay, working. Let's see what we got here. Keep it going. Do one more inside. Finish it off. Good work. Awesome. We have time for a Superman pulse. 30 seconds. We do. Plenty of time. Let's come down to the ground. Arms and feet off the floor for 10. Here we go. Once we do these 10, we'll stop. That 8 minutes is almost there. More. Make it strong. All right. That should conclude our 8 minutes. Perfect. Good timing. Awesome job with that second block. Really great work today. Make sure you grab some water. We're going to start our cool down, quick stretch. For completing that. Let's start with the quad stretch. Let's bring our ankle behind us, line up your knees, push through that hip to get that full stretch there in your quad, the front of the leg. I know we did hamstrings too, so let's kick it out and get the back of the leg, stretch it out, opposite arm to that toe. And you can go on and enjoy the rest of your day. It's always nice to have a workout to break up the day. Other side. out in front. Hinge at the hip. Grab that toe for me. Just feel nice stretch all the way down to that calf. Here we're going to widen our stance. We're going to bring our hands flat to the ground. If you're having trouble touching the ground, maybe try to widen your stance a little bit more. It's okay. So we'll stay here for a moment. Let's bring it forward to that downward dog. So push into your shoulders and your heels. Pedal it out one at a time. So you're pushing that heel to the ground, each side at a time. Here, let's take it forward to our seal stretch. You're stretching out your lower back and that core. So once I had to open the window, I know it's still chilly out, but it feels nice compared to the other day. And let's go back to that downward dog. We're going to walk our hands in to meet our feet. Walk it in, walk it in. You're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Your head should come up last. Take your time here. Up with our shoulder stretch, so just grab an arm, pull it in nice and tight. And switch it up to the other side. Good, and then while we're here, let's grab that elbow behind our head, stretch out that tricep. You want to reach your middle back with this other hand if you can, as much as possible. And switch it up. One nice deep breath together. So as you inhale, your arms will come over your head, and as you exhale, let it go. If you want to bring your body all the way over as you exhale, let's do that twice. So fill in your lungs. Let it go. Good. One last time, all the way up. Let it go. Awesome. Nice job today, as always. Great work. I hope to see you guys later this afternoon for your midday stretch. But if not, hope to see you guys next week and have a fun and safe weekend. Bye.